So these days, a lot of people have started giving me excuses of their age to cover up for the challenges they have with their eyes. Oh, I'm 50, I am 52, I am 54. And I'm beginning to imagine, to ask myself, why is it that people think that age is why they cannot see properly? And by the way, who said when you are 50 then you should not read your Bible, you cannot read the newspaper, you have to put on glasses? Hey, haven't you seen some people that are older than you, more than 50, 60, 70 years, and they can read their Bibles without any glasses? Haven't you seen them? So age is not the issue, right? Yes, it is true. I came across a very good research that I want to share with you this today of the 5 dangerous habits that actually you should avoid, because these are the 5 dangerous habits that cause damage to your eyes. These are the 5 things that are going to cause your blindness if you don't change your lifestyle. Number 1, too much screen time, especially watching the screen for longer seconds without blinking. You're either watching the TV, you're reading, using your tab, you're watching something on your phone, whatever you're doing, but as long as you take longer without blinking. You see, when you take long without blinking, it makes your eyes to dry up. The tears in your eyes dry up. And let me tell you, those tears are not just water. They are oils, they are antibodies, they are protective nutrients that protect your cornea, your retina, the inner part of your eyes. And so if you dry up your eyes, you're exposing your inner parts of your eye to damage. Try as much as possible to blink as fast as you can, because blinking helps to saturate the tears around the eyes. Okay. Number 2, sleeping too late and waking up too early. In other words, you have little time of sleep. You're either students or you're working and you have to wake up so early. And I know what it means. I know, I've been there. But you see, let's talk about the reality. Throughout the day, there are so many rays, so many things that cause damage to your eye cells. And the only time your eyes regenerate, the only times they repair, is at night when you're sleeping. So when you sleep for a few hours, it means you don't give enough time for your eyes to repair the damaged cells. And that could cause you blindness. That will cause you trouble. So try as much as possible to sleep longer. 6 hours is good enough. The other thing that I want to talk about is lack of natural sunlight. Hopkins University made a research. Children who actually don't spend time in natural sunlight, from the house to the car to the classroom, and then back to the car, and they are in the house. Children and even old people that don't get enough exposure to sunlight, especially early morning sunlight, they suffer from so many challenges in their eyes. Get sunlight to help you rebuild your eyes. There's a certain hormone you've probably heard of. It's called dopamine. That's a very good hormone that helps to prevent night blindness. Some of you can't see properly at night. You're lacking enough dopamine in your eyes. And dopamine, sincerely speaking, sunlight helps to stimulate production of dopamine in your eyes. Let me also talk about the use of eye drops and painkillers. Many people have become addicted to eye drops and painkillers that every time you feel a little bit uncomfortable, you have an eye drop that you're putting in your eyes. Now, this is what happens. First of all, some of those eye drops dry your eyes. They increase dryness and discomfort. And we already talked about what happens when you have dryness in your eyes, right? Now, the painkillers, they mask the pain, the discomfort. So you think everything is okay, all is well, when actually there is more damage that is happening every single day. So when you get used to using painkillers and eye drops, you tend to think all is well when actually there is a lot of damage. In my opinion, you should not get used to those. You should look for the cause of the problem and treat the cause. Now, let me talk about the fifth habit that is, I think, the biggest of all, and that is poor nutrition. I think this is one that the doctors might not tell you because maybe they are too busy and they don't have enough time to tell you this. You see, your eyes, actually, let me read it directly. Your eyes are one of the highest consumers of nutrients in your body. The highest consumers of nutrients. And what nutrients are we talking about? Vitamins. Vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. And then we have nutrients like lutein, omega-3. These are nutrients that we get from primarily vegetables and fruits. So let me ask you a question. Have you had a fruit since morning? How about since this week began? How many fruits and vegetables have you eaten? Vegetables like carrots, tomatoes, these are the vegetables that have the highest, percentage of vitamins that are good for your eyes. Carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, mangoes, citrus fruits, avocados, nuts, fish. When you eat less of these foods, your eyes begin to run into deficit. And as you're running into deficit, you begin to develop complications as a result of the deficit that you have. Here is my advice. If you can't get hold of these vegetables and fruits and eat plenty of them, morning, afternoon, evening, because your eyes are working throughout the day. So you need to eat them throughout the day, not only that very little tiny, vegetable or on the side of the plate for your lunch. That's not enough. If you can't have enough, especially when they are raw, because when they are raw, the vitamins are actually better when they are eaten raw. You get my point? So if you can't have enough of this, you need to go for some great supplements. That's why you need some of these products. For example, Vision capsules this is regenerative ingredients. They are regenerative plant substances that when you take this capsule, you have the same nutrients that you would have got from the carrots and the spinach that you didn't get. So that's why this product is able to quickly regenerate your eye cells within a very short time, because they compact those nutrients into a capsule. Literally, what you'd have got from about a kilogram of vegetables, you can get it from one capsule of this product. And that's why it becomes very necessary. I want to encourage you to stop hiding behind your age. You can take care of your eyes, and those eyes can carry you through, just like the way your legs can carry you up to 90 years. You can do it. Eat properly, sleep enough, avoid, screens for long without blinking. And most importantly, if you know that you're not doing the right thing, don't forget to supplement. You'll enjoy your eyes. Get it? All right.